Yo, what's good? We are reporting from an undisclosed location at this time. Um, I may be here, I may be there, but I'm everywhere type shit. But yeah, I'm bringing y'all an episode of Toon Talk. Nonetheless, but we're going to get this shit cracking like we always do. So I hope y'all doing well. Beautiful tunes and peoples. And just want to welcome y'all back. Hope y'all feel the energy for the night. I will not be on camera tonight, but you can hear my voice, you know? Um, like I said, we are in an undisclosed location that may or may not, what's that motherfucking word? My G, shout out to Chef, you know what I'm saying? Homie came through. But we're just gonna talk about how the animation world is leveling up. Different shit is going on right now. But you're at the only place where cartoons meet culture, anime meets energy, and the news always comes with a little bit more seasoning. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Squish Arcana, on the mic, ready to break down the wild, weird, and the wisest even happening moments in the animation universe. Sit down, buckle up, and let's roll into this multiverse of madness. First up, Disney just turned into an animation speedrun. All right, let's get straight into it. Disney out there cooking up a new way to make cartoons on y'all ass. And by new, I mean AI doing half the work. Yeah, the House of Mouse said, we love you animators, but we also love saving time and money. They are using AI to fill in between frames, meaning the system predicts how characters move between drawings. It's fast, clean, and also kind of scary. So you have animators looking around like, bro, did we just get Ultra Instinct by a software update? Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's how they coming. Even Disney has turned to AI in some way, shape, form, or fashion, bro. Like, that's the crazy shit about it. So this ultimately opens up the bigger question. You know what I'm saying? Does speed kill the soul of animation? If everything's AI touched, do we lose that hand-drawn love? That little imperfection that makes a scene feel human? And to be honest with you, listen up. Disney ain't stopping. They testing this tech on internal projects, shorts, maybe even series. This either the future or the start of Mac cartoons, where every show gets served with fries and a drink and some bullshit. But one thing's for sure, the industry is about to feel this shift hard. With that being said, I don't see it being Disney anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see this shit being what we grew up on. I don't see this being those cartoon favorites that you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had the VHS tape growing up on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I don't think it's any more of that. We're finna be served some hot and ready ass cartoon shit, and they're gonna force feed it down our throats like everything. Hello, tits. And yeah, I really feel like, yep, you finna get that hot and ready McDonald's version of a lot of these cartoons. It's gonna be sad. You're not sounding like one of those guys. It's just, it's the truth, bro. Like, I mean, sometimes like AI can't put into words exactly what you want. AI can't necessarily give you that heart and soul of a passionate artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, despite how we may, like how you feel as an artist, somebody likes it, but at the same time, you know that like it's not that hunger for the art. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, it's hot and ready. Like, it's easy to do, but it's not easy to get over on real artists, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, it'll look good for the moment, but it's not gonna always. Excuse me, it won't always hold up to everybody's standards, and I think that's what they're gonna run into by doing this on a mainstream platform like Disney. You're going to run into people who feel like show, like it's lifeless. It's no passion. It's no soul in that shit. So it's like, how are they going to counteract all those people who can catch and see that, hey, this shit don't go together, bro? Like, what are we going to do about those people? You know what I'm saying? What are they going to do to make sure it looks well enough for people not to be able to tell? And how soon are they starting to implement this shit? Has it already started? You know what I'm saying? Or like, what we got going on? And you know what I'm saying? The test of time, old cartoons and things like that are timeless. Very true. Like, it's the reason why Felix the Cat and Betty Boop and shit like that is still relevant today or easily accessed when you talk about cartoons. Because those were the originals. Those were the cartoons that started all this shit in a way. And like even with your Woody Woodpeckers, like some shit just don't translate as an updated modern version. And you've had plenty of cartoons that tried to update and modernize themselves, but at the same time, that shit does not work all the time for everyone. So I mean, it's what do you do? Like, is it really worth the time and money to make this AI shit that they quote unquote save, or is it just either to allow the animators to do what they were born to fucking do and just create the show? Um, Games are becoming the new anime pipeline. Next up, we got a wild stat drop. Game to anime adaptations went up 137% in 1 year. So that means studios ain't looking at just manga anymore, like My Beloved and shit like that. They are looking at your favorite video game, like want to be an anime little bro. Everything from indie games to AAA titles is being scouted right now. We got devs writing lore deep enough to make Full Metal Alchemist jealous, and we got cutscenes better animated than whole Netflix shows. The line between playing a game and watching anime is now being blurred. And honestly, I'm here for the chaos. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Elden Ring animated like Berserk, Fortnite animated like Dragon Ball Super, or GTA turned into a gritty, stylish anime. Actually, I might pay for that. But nonetheless, you see how games and animes are becoming one. Now, will they do a fucking My Hero game that's actually worth talking about? Probably not. But wishful fucking thinking. But nonetheless, you're seeing more of gaming and anime coming together. Even in the movie realm, you can see a lot of animes are becoming big time movies, and they're doing well. Like, and that's kind of what's starting to scare me because anime is not like a niche anymore. It's not underground. It's now becoming mainstream. Now, does this fuck up the said love of anime for everyone now that it's accessible and everyone's getting into it? I don't know. But to me, I feel like anything that goes mainstream is usually held on a ticking time bomb of blowing up and becoming half of what it used to be. So I'm gonna get into Crunchyroll now. Crunchyroll said we run the anime like the mafia, and yes, they have been busy. They announced new acquisitions, premieres, convention takeovers. So they basically said, look, we're not just a streaming platform, we're a lifestyle. So for them, 2025 is looking stacked. More gaming inspired anime, more web comic adaptations, more original series, and probably another isekai about people turning into house plants or whatever. The anime economy is booming right now. Crunchyroll is turning into a global empire at this point. And you know the content gonna keep flowing because they want those subs to stay sub. And I know if you like me, paying that motherfucking 19, $20 for Crunchyroll can be worth it at months. I mean, at times, in certain months, but sometimes I'll be like, man, Crunchyroll, bro, I need some Black Friday deals around this bitch. Every don't. The problem is greed. They always creeps in and kills them. I swear, bro. Like I feel Crunchyroll, but I feel like because Crunchyroll is having such a great year, such a great fucking year, it's gonna at some point just tank. And that's kind of what I'm worried about. Like I don't want that shit to tank, but at the same time, I know that, like Chef said, there's so much greed, bro. Like, is this a when is it ever going to be about the passion of what you're bringing to people, or is it always going to be about the money? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, it's cool that Crunchyroll is coming up in the world, but I mean, also, I feel like they're not coming up for nothing. It's definitely money involved with this shit. Just like the acquisition of EA, Electronic Arts. Like, you think this investment company really purchased them just for nothing? No. They feel like they're gonna flip that money and get it back some kind of way. Now, is it gonna be we're gonna have some shitty ass games? More than likely. But I mean, I feel like we're gonna be all right. Me too. But I mean, I also was that motherfucker who stayed on non-anime and shit like that. So it's like even if I didn't want Crunchyroll, I still had a way to watch my shit. But it's like now that they're kind of like taking down all of the sites, you kind of forced into Crunchyrolls and digital platforms and shit like Crunchyroll. Uh, who else is another? Really, Crunchyroll is it that I can think of because they done took over Tony Animation. Like, really, Crunchyroll is running shit as far as the anime shit goes. Because I can't think of another streaming platform that has everything that Crunchyroll has without you going online to a site. Yeah, and I can't think of any free platforms that give you this much besides Tubi, but Tubi, you know, it's going to be like a lot more subs than dubs. All right, so we're going to say this. Anime went from basement hobby to global movement. Hypebeat dropped an article breaking down how anime went from cult classic to a global type. Basically, anime runs the world now. It's in fashion. Everybody wearing characters they can't pronounce. It's in music. Rappers referencing arcs they didn't finish on life. It's in grocery stores. Ramen companies use anime mascots like they are the Avengers. So we used to watch anime quietly, hoping no one walked in on a weird scene. Now, people outside wearing full Akataki cloaks at Target and shit. Motherfuckers dressed up as Luffy at the stove. This is the golden age of anime at this point. So for all my throwbackers, my old schoolers, for those who grew up on Toonami or Saturday morning cartoons, congratulations. Our childhood is now mainstream. And yes, this is my favorite, one of my favorite little mentions right here. Avatar, The Last Airbender, and Magic the Gathering have gone totally mad, and they got a new collab together. Magic the Gathering and Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is the crossover we didn't know we needed. Zuko got a card, Hero got a card, Thara is somewhere bending the whole playing field. These cards are fire, pun intended. Collectors going feral, Avatar fans screaming, and Magic players ready to gatekeep the whole hobby. If Appa is a legendary creature card, it's over. I'm building a full beast deck, and that means with no hesitation. If y'all don't understand Magic the Gathering, don't feel bad. This is one of those segments for me. I thought that was cool. because Magic every so often does have like collabs that I'm like, yeah, I need to get this deck. And this is one of those collabs. I think it's going to go over well with everyone as it has been. But at the same time, this is just personally like one of the collabs I didn't know I needed. But the art and the cards are dope. So, yes, like, bro, you remember you had to sneak and watch that shit, bro? Like, cuz, I know you know. Like, bro, if motherfuckers caught you watching anime, you was going to probably have to fight. And now it's like everything you ever wanted is coming into fruition now. Like now you can watch this shit. You got the ones who you thought was like not even into that shit is really there. For me, going to anime verse, shout out to the wifey once again. Um, Going to anime. Where's my fucking picture? Hold on, 1 second. Where is he, dude? I'm gonna lose my shit. Where's my fucking picture, dude? This ain't right. Give me a second. Oh my god. Where's my Where's my Justin? Where is my Justin? Where's Justin? Dude, the fuck. Sorry, y'all. Having a little slight aneurysm over here. Where is bro? Okay. Well, trying to sum this shit up. Oh my god. No. No. Okay. 1 second. Woo! All right, y'all. We can live again. We can live again. All right. I got my picture. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you had to face so much scrutiny back in the day to be who you wanted to be, if that makes sense. If you wanted to be the nigga that watched anime, you had to have some tough skin. I'm going to show this and get my ass back off camera to my undisclosed location. But yes, this is the Justin Cook signed. And I got the picture to prove it. But nonetheless, that's Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. That is the nigga. That is our Majin Buu. That is our My Hero Academia, nigga. Like, I don't know if y'all understand what it, you know what I'm saying? Like, with your name on it in the blue and go. See, if you real, you know what I'm saying? If you back to this in the undisclosed location, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, where you gonna get that from? Like, with your name on that bitch. Like, you feel me? And he took the spirit gun picture. That's the type of shit like I'm glad we can do now without having to fight a nigga. You feel me? I had my spirit gun ready in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, I don't know, like make you shed a little thug tear on some shit. You feel me? Because it's like that was a gift to me from my wife, but it was a bigger gift to the kid in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude made so much of our childhood, dog. And for that to be in my room, personalized to me, that shit means the world, dog. To go to Animeverse and walk in that bitch, even if it wasn't the best of days for reasons untold, but to walk in there and see a bunch of us, black people, and we there in full cosplay and we really vibing. Ain't nobody staring at each other fucked up. Ain't nobody on no bullshit. Like, we just in there all for one reason, and that shit was dope as a bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck about nothing else. But if anime can make us come together and get along like that, why not? Because there wasn't nobody. You didn't hear about no shooting. You didn't hear about no fighting. You didn't hear about no disagreements. None of that shit. So why we can't do that shit more often, bro? Even if it is anime, why we can't get together like that in more settings and just have fun and just allow each other to be who the fuck we are? You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be my shit from time to time. Excuse me. And now we're getting into K-pop a little bit. This happens to be a segment I'm doing for my daughter because she loves K-pop and J-pop, and she takes it very seriously. So, just threw this in for her. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah! What? Yes, man. What, bruh? I didn't even know Kira. Man, and you know what's crazy? That was like one of the first animes I remember watching was Kira. Damn, broski, brother, you done had like the Hall of Halls, man. Ain't gonna lie to you, Chef. You done had the Hall of Halls, dog. Like, I'm down, bro. Just let me know, cause you know what I started? I I got No Gun Life, the manga, and I'm started that one. It's digital though. Like, I didn't get the hard copy, but we started reading that, and that shit's pretty fucking good. Like, I mean, for the $8, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting more into the mangas now and shit than the animes. Because for me, manga ain't nothing but like a detailed comic book in a way, and you get more information from the mangas than the animes because you know you're on time frames and shit, you know. But K-pop idols said music charts are cool, but now they want cartoons. High profile idols are stepping into animation roles, voice acting, producing, even funding new shows. Studios love it because the fan bases are huge and loyal. We're talking global numbers, billions of views, merch, fandom, power, and much more. Imagine an anime series featuring a K-pop star with a full original soundtrack. Yeah, it's coming. The fusion of music and animation might be the major wave. Duolingo made an anime and nobody is safe. And finally, the Green Owl Menace Duolingo made an anime. Yes, I repeat, Duolingo made an anime. They turn language lessons into a full storyline, and if you don't finish your lessons, the owl might pop out of the screen like, Konnichiwa, run your progress. But jokes aside, it's smart. Education mixed with animation, it's different. This could be the start of a new genre. Let me say this right. Edutainment anime. Sounds goofy, but it just might actually work. So, with the final take, end all be all on this shit. Animation is not slowing down. What all these stories mean is simple. Animation is growing faster than ever. It's not just cartoons anymore. It's culture. It's industry. It's global identity. And we're in the front row watching it evolve. AI over here shaking the table. Games becoming anime, music artists entering the field, and crossovers going mad wild. This is really the most exciting to be an animation fan in years. So, all right, y'all. That's a full Toon Talk report for the day. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, fucking with me. Shout out to my boy Chef. You know, mine is audition, but I started with Kira. Then when I hit Pokemon, see, I never got into the mix. I never got into. It was only one. It was what was it, Garen Langen or something like that. It kind of looks like Fairy Tale. I got into that one, but I never was into like the Gundam Wing series. I don't know. The mix didn't never get it. Yu Yu Hakusho, my boy, Dragon Ball Z, and I haven't seen Inuyasha yet. I haven't seen Bleach. After that, I was off to the rest. Ghost in the Shell was a good one. I seen that one. Oh man, bro, you had a good little lineup, dog. That ain't bad. See, this is why I fuck with Chef, man. Like, see, we can talk about anything on this bitch. Yeah, my nigga already in tune with what I got to say. So, man, look, if you ain't listening to my boy, new little whoop, go listen to the whoop, man. Go listen to his beat, the instrumental. It go hard. It's for the women who like to shake that ass and do things of that nature. So yeah, y'all go check him out, man. Go check out his book, which is right here. I'm gonna grab this shit real quick. Small book of songs. Go check that out. Please. I'm turning my camera on for this undisclosed location. Oop. Go check out my boy's shit, man. Go get that. It's not free, but you can definitely go get that and go purchase that on Amazon and go get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Go get that. Go grab that. Go make you a book of songs like I'm trying to do. I think I'm like 4 deep right now. But hey, I'm gonna get some more in there. Tap in where you can. Go to the Assembly of Excellence podcast, please. Check him out. Check out his videos. If you're a poet, go tap in. You know what I'm saying? Try to give all the homies, you know what I'm saying? They're free publicity on this motherfucker. So hey, wherever it is, you need a songwriting book, Chef got you. You need beats, Chef got you. Deep, you know what I'm saying? He got the Assembly of Excellence podcast, poets, artists, you name it, he talks about it. Go, you know what I'm saying? Go fuck with him. But until next time, I appreciate y'all tapping in with your boy Squish, serving you the animated gospel, Squish Arcana style. Hit the like button, hit them comments, and tell me what story blew your mind the most. Stay resonant, stay creative, and I'll catch you in the next frame. Peace, love, and good cartoons. I'm out to speech.